What's up, guys? So today we are reviewing the Strike 3 and there is my cameraman, so really a next level review. So there is a little bird and I can tell you already it's quite nice. So yeah, it's 1 meter wingspan. Usually it's 1.5 meter because it's the maximum wingspan allowed in competition. So why not to try this kind of thing to have more fun? It's easier to carry in your car or even when you are hiking. So let's go ahead and check this out. So now the text on the specs. So yeah, this little bird is full of specs and it's really well designed. So it came out at 130 grams. So it's not that light compared to some others 1 meters, but what I can tell you is it's freaking stiff. So I can launch it really hard, no any issue. The boom is super stiff as well. The only thing I changed on this glider is the peg. I put another peg because, in fact, you know it, I don't like that much T-pegs, so I put a standard peg and that's good. And just a quick thing, I made an hard point. If you don't make an hard point, you will break the wingtip because it's made only for T-peg. Okay, this glider is full Roacell core, so you can glue it only with CA. It worked really well, not the peg for sure. If you put a T-peg, not with CA. So the aileron linkage are glued with CA. All the linkage are glued like this. The rudder is glued like this because it's full Roacell, so you can go with CA. This glider is 4 servos in the pod, so all in the fuse, and as you can tell, it's really cool how the design is in the fuselage. So you have access to all your gear inside the fuse, and this is really cool. In this glider 4G47, because it's my favorite servos for this kind of glider. It's efficient, it's light, all this thing. And I power it with 1 cell LiPo T2 350 and as usual my D4R2 from FrSky. So it's tight fit, it's not that tight but just enough. A bit more of the specs. This glider wing area is 10.9 square decimeters for the wing, so it makes the wing loading around 11.8 grams per square decimeters. So it's like a snipe at 235 grams ready to fly. So it's quite nice because it's not a super light glider, it's not an heavy glider, it's really all round. You can use it in really any weather. I flew it in 15 kilometers of wind without ballast and it was okay. It was not the best thing of the world because yes, in wind you need ballast, but it flew well. And in light weather, it's really good. So yeah, I think it's a great all-round 1 meter glider. And now let's see how it flies. So guys, now it's time to fly. So let's go ahead and launch this thing. Don't worry, I already did my launch trim to make sure everything works fine. So now I can launch hard. Let's go. And I can tell you, this thing goes to the moon. It's crazy how high this thing go. For 1 meter, it's great, and you can launch it hard. It will not care about it. I mean, a huge thermal. It climbs by itself. It's just it's ridiculous. Really, it's just super easy to fly. It's not as a 1.5 meter for sure, because it's 1 meter. It will never perform as 1.5 meter, but it's quite easy to fly. It's not difficult to set, and it performs pretty well. So I like it. It's quite nervous, but I think I may be a bit rearward CG, but not by a ton. I don't know if you can tell by this video, but I'm around 100 meters high now. So yes, I climbed quite a bit with the thermal. And it's an happy flyer. You can just do some aerobatics with it. I'm not a good aerobatic pilot, but anyway, it's really fun to fly because you have low inertia, and yeah, it's just a fun thing to fly, really. Don't point your antenna toward your glider. So yeah, I will look for something else. Still a bit high, something like 45 meters. The air is quite active right there. Yeah, I hit something. Yeah, it's something, but don't know if it's a good thermal or not. We'll come back a bit more near to us. Wow. Yeah, it's moving. That's sure, the air is moving. So as you can tell, it's thermal pretty well, but you need to leave it fly. So don't slow it down too much, because if you slow it, I will show you, I will put more flaps and slow it down a lot. And as you can tell, it starts to waving a bit, and yeah, that was a little stall. So don't slow it too much. You need to fly quite fast in thermal, because it's smaller. You tend to fly it slower, to fly it as a scale of S3K, but it needs to fly around the same speed. So it looks like it's faster, but it's the same speed as the standard S3K. And yeah, I'm one more time up there. So yeah, it flies pretty well. I will do a pass just in front of us because it's fun. We like when it's fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's already near 4 minutes flight. So yeah, it's done good, because I didn't think I flew that long. Not at all. It's, yeah, there are 4 minutes, so it's nice. I like it. I really like it. It's really the glider to bring with you when you have a small car or you just travel around. It's just that glider, so it's quite nice. And to introduce yourself at DLG flying, if you are already piloting something like a glider or a plane, I think it's good because it's not difficult to fly and it's pretty strong. So if you tumble it a bit at landing, or you're not launching really clean, it will not break. Just don't do tip strike, but because it's a 1 meter TLG, it's a bit more difficult to tip strike, because even if you are lowering your arm, it will not tip as easy as a 1.5 meter. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's really a small glider with really great performance. So yeah, it's a good glider to carry around. And I'm a bit dumb because I just go around where it was the thermal before. There is a little thing, but I think I will just come back because I don't want to walk too much. I'm a bit lazy today. And as you can tell, it comes back pretty well. I think I will even reach myself by this far. Yeah, a bit of good air, and I will use the air brakes. Yeah. So good. So yeah, this glider fly, I want to say it fly amazing. The colors are awesome, the build quality is super great, and yeah, overall this glider is not performing as a 1.5 meters because you just can't do what do a 1.5 meter with 1 meter wingspan. But this thing is really close, and I think it's the closest yet to a 1.5 meter. So congratulations to the builder, because this thing is really amazing. And yeah, I think if you get one, you will really enjoy it. So thank you a lot for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and that's it for me for today. See you next time. Bye.